Alright, sorry for that extremely long starting screen. That is my bad. Hello, Sparky. Hello, Talperry. Hello, Master of Ghosts. Just a random dude, Alexander Grasmy. What is good? How's it going? What's good, what's good, what's good? You're that one guy as well. Hello, hello. How doing? How have we been? So yeah, sorry about that. I had a bunch of stuff to sort out. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. How much is a buy order for Chimera right now? Oh. That's expensive. I don't wanna. That's. I don't think I want to do that. That feels like a lot. Not to mention, I don't even have my Sting. Like Linky's got that, and I can't even get that. Spending all my time mining just as my brother's birthday tomorrow. Ooh, let's go. W. Why are you using Blaze minions? Because I want to get high collection. 130 mil is low. Yeah, I know. But I can wait a day or two for them to go a little bit lower. Laserholic, hello, hello, hello. What's good? Yeah, no, I just have these guys down for collection. That's all. Where is it? We are currently 133rd in Blaze Rod collection, which is pretty cool. Oh, wait, 90 million. Nice. That is not how you spell nether at all. Strand, what's good, what's good? Oh, actually, speaking of... Where's, how are we doing on this one? 330, nice. Because I quit the game 2 years ago, I've been using old knowledge and losing out on a lot of coins doing dumb things. Understandable, but you know. It just means you got time to learn. You got time to figure things out now. Oh, wait, Cyclone's online. I wonder if I can... A minute. Right. Let me yoink this back. Pop that there. Pop this here. And now we good. Cool. Number 16 in treasure hoarder kills. Holy shit. Yo, Suitive. Hello, hello. What? I keep opening something off my screen. Oh, wait. It's not Aatrox. Oh my god. Wait, chat. That means the lobby is going to be free. Wait, this is amazing. Back to spiders? What do you mean back to spiders? I didn't stop doing spiders. There was no break period. You need to follow L. I don't wanna, though. Thought you'd do new mayor? Nah, there's no real reason for me to do Diana, to be honest with you. I don't particularly enjoy the event. And I've already got all my bestiary done. There's no reason for me to do Diana. It doesn't help me. The whole, at this point, like, the whole purpose of this profile is Slayer XP. I mean, once I get to 10 mil money, I mean, I'm not that bothered, though. Whether I make my money quickly or make my money slowly doesn't really bother me. What mod's changing your swing speed? That would be... I'm using Dulkir, however Odin also works. But yeah, once we get to 10 mil XP, maybe I'll consider doing some Diana. But other than that... There's not really anything that I'd care to do Diana for. I see Diana I crit. Is Diana full perk? I believe so. I can't remember, actually. Yeah. What the fuck is that? What have they done to my Diaz? Oh. What? Alright, fair enough then. What weapon do you recommend me to do Diana, Hyperion? Although I think melee Diana is viable, I'm not too sure on melee Diana, to be honest with you. Yo, Plasma Psycho, how you doing? How you doing? What's good? Ignore that. Use Dayax. Yes, but no. You're right, but also wrong. It depends on what gear you have. I know that melee is more efficient, but much later in the game than Hype is. You need, from my knowledge, you need far better gear to make melee viable. You can check my profile real quick. Profile reviews are a channel point redeem, I'm afraid. Asking is more efficient than melee for Diana at every stage. See, that's not what I've been told more recently, is that melee is more efficient. I don't know, people keep saying different things, man. I don't know at this point. I feel like I get told a different thing every single Diana. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, just want to say, so the video that I posted earlier today, the extremely long one, which is just Minecraft music, essentially. So after my internet went out last night, some friends invited me out for a drink. Key word there is a drink. You'll quickly find out that that was a fucking lie. It was more than one, far more than one. I don't remember getting home. But what I do remember is waking up this morning, hopping onto DaVinci to do some editing. Yo, Plasma Psycho, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. But yeah, waking up this morning, logging onto DaVinci Resolve in order to do a bit of editing, and finding that entire thing made. So, at some point last night, my dumbass thought it would be funny to put the entire Minecraft soundtrack well, the entire old Minecraft soundtrack into DaVinci Resolve and just add fire alarms into it every now and then. Frankly, I'd say it's a masterpiece, but, so yeah, that's something that I woke up to this morning, and I'm still a little confused about what led up to it. 3 hours of, and yeah, pretty much. There's also a foghorn in there somewhere. Yeah, foghorn. There's a foghorn at some point in there. I'm not entirely sure where. I can't remember. Does prestiging my crimson make it worse before stars? No? What army are you using? I am spawning in Aurora and killing in Crimson with a Crown of Avarice. Just did my first Blaze 1 and right after I did Tier 2. Ooh! GGGG. Hello, meow meow. Once I actually get my, what's his name? Once I get my Sting maxed out, I will probably start Sorrow swapping. Right, what is that? Is adaptive belt work outside of dungeons? Yes. Oh, okay. I will not guarantee that I'll play the entire of this song. I might just, you know what, I might just fully blacklist this guy's music. I'll join back later. Bye-bye. Alrighty, well, see you for now. Strand my actual goat. Why did it not skip? Oh, 07. Divine Intervention, Diana's Blessing, Chimera 1. Wait, what? Huh? Is Blaze 1 worth doing? Not really. No cock like yeah, but that's because no cock like horsecock sounds somewhat normal without lyrics. Like, without the lyrics there, it actually sounds decent. Yo, Sagefs, thank you very much for the follow. Why no recom and master stars on term? Because I don't do any damage with it. I use it for Enderman hits phase, and I use it for this. I tried tier 2 and I didn't make scratch on it. That's because to do tier 2 blaze, you need to use daggers. You need the daggers, blaze daggers to actually use it. Literally absolutely nothing that I use for do in this game needs damage from the Terminator. So, I'm not going to bother spending money on... I'm not going to bother spending money on something that does nothing. By the way, Fire, you lost the game. Go fuck yourself. You are a terrible, terrible human being, and I hope you know that. Bro, it's been like a year. It's been like a year. So you did dungeons? Nah. I haven't done dungeons since Scatter 50. I do have a good Terminator. My co-op just uses it because they actually do dungeons. You did Dungeon for Trinity? Correct. I didn't use my Terminator for it, though. I used a Hyperion. Because I did floor 7. share my Spotify with my mum. Hey, you should, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure she'll like it. She'll be there and, like, my child has such good music taste. Trust me. Okay, relate to the song's, a wild statement. I don't think she'll like it at all. Fair enough. After watching your streams on YouTube, I've started going for max slayers. Hell yeah. My goat. How's the grind coming along? It's doing 150k XP, which really shouldn't take that long. I've just got to get a little bit more efficient. Hello, Brain and Jar. How doing? Started accusing me of being a Russian spy because of a song I was listening to. It was in Ukrainian. Okay, that's wild. The reason for the song existing is fun. I don't think I want to know the reason for it existing, to be honest with you. I can joke's on you, entity. I can always feel my clothes anyway. That's not a new thing. So, joke's on you. Fallout was on the rise. Bad Dragon commissioned it. Wait, that is that's fair. That's kind of max revs level soon. Level 9 Spider and level 8 Void Bloom, 0 in Rift and 4 in Blaze. Yeah, I mean fair enough. The Rift Vamp and Blaze is understandable. Vamp's just annoying and Blaze is high on the gear requirement. I'm not even wearing clothes. I didn't need to know that information. But thanks. Alright. How are we doing in shards? Not bad. Go away. I really need to animate my Hyperion at some point. So much effort. So much effort. It's really not that much effort. I just don't know what I want to do for the animation. I was adding some textures from Terraria Clemency to skyblock items, and it was funny that you already did for a tutorial for it the same day. The hell? Wait, that's actually really cool. That's genuinely really cool. Calamity's got some amazing textures. It's probably one of my favorite games. Because I use 121, but cool video. I was considering about including 121, but I'm gonna be completely honest, I still barely know how 121 textures work. I'm still learning that one myself, so I'm not going to try and teach somebody how to do something that I don't know. Doing a Necron right now, nearly maxed. Nice. Because you can use Firmament and add it. It has a bunch of documentation on how to do it. As for animations, I have no idea. As far as I'm aware, animations are the exact same in 121 as they are in 189. It's just adding a properties... an animations properties file next to the texture. Or at least that's how I've done it, and it seems to have worked. I don't like how annoying 121 packs are to navigate. They are so much worse than 1.8.9 packs. Hold on, let me pull up this. So chat, 121 texture pack. So you've got CTTO firm and firm skyblock. I've got to do stuff in both of these. Like this one's where all the textures are. Alongside, like, for example, Aspect of the Dragons and its animation file. Go back. And this one's where all the model data is. I hate it. Old empty patch of CIT format. You don't need that when starting fresh. Ah, I got you. See, I've always learned how to do things the same way by just taking apart a texture pack and figuring it out myself. Hence why my 181 shares a lot of similarities. But man, I just find this so much easier. In that case, I'll have to actually look at 121 packs at some point. I think most people just use constructor apps for resource packs. I don't know what they are. Gonna be completely honest. I do have to admit, I do miss the combat XP from Blaze Slayer, and I kind of wished that the other Slayers would also good for combat XP. Making my Flaming Flay the Essence Flare and resizing it to make it huge. There. My Flaming Flay was inspired quite a bit by the Solar Flare. Actually, quite a few of my textures have been inspired from Terraria. AOTD is also Terraria inspired, as from the Influx Weaver. Minecraft Resource Pack Maker. Oh, that's pretty sick, actually. All right, that's pretty freaking damn cool. Terraria playthrough when? I mean, I did start one not too long ago, and then I just stopped. Like one time that HYPIXEL went down. Hype kind of looks like the beam sword. I'd give that more to Livid Dagger, to be honest with you. Do I have a Livid on me? I don't. I mean, it's not at all. And most of the weapons aren't inspired by things. I mean, this is quite clearly from Skyrim, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that one. I'd probably put that closer in many ways to the beam sword. Largely just from colors, but have you drawn all your textures? Yes. Wait, I should probably just put that back. This is technically the second pack that I've made. I used to have another one, which was the first time that I'd actually really made textures. And then this is number 2. Doesn't mean that there's a lot of stuff that I still don't really understand. And also have a bad habit of making workloads a lot bigger than they need to be. Remember when modding was putting stuff into .jar file? I in fact do not. I didn't even know mods were a thing for ages, man. So let's die, and so do you want to go? Did you drop that one? No? Wait, wait, what, wait, did I drop? Oh, did I drop that? I don't have it anymore. I used it. It's on my crimson chestplate. Textures for the 4 wither blades. Ooh, wait, yeah, no, that'd go hard. That'd be very nice. Then you've just got Necrons. Holy shit, I haven't made a Necrons blade texture yet. That can't be that hard. That one's easy enough. What about the spare Celestii? I sold it to fund a few little bits and pieces. For example, Tux's money. What happened to Tux's money? I ended up using it for a few things. Whilst this layer to Hyperion profile was going on. Why is Warden Helmet Loki not that good? Because I mean, in terms of single hit damage, it is the best in the game. However, that being said, its slow speed kind of cooks you for most things. With the exception of stuff like Kudra, where you don't really need to worry about your speed. The Warden halving your speed is its main reason why it's not very good anymore. Hello there, Linky. How you doing, how you doing, how you doing? How many weapons does HYPIXEL have? Hundreds. Oh, it didn't affect my DPS. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm that too. Are you at 400 speed? What minion for money? No idea. Isn't Terra Helmet for Warden better than Warden Helmet? Not overall. With specific strats, yes. I don't believe without those strats, though. Are you winning, son? Oh, hell yeah. Big winning. How are we doing in terms of bits? Only another 18k, not too bad. Chad, I've started getting back into the finals again. Is your resource pack 16x or 64? 32. It is neither of those. It's 32. '64 way too detailed for my liking, and 16x doesn't give me enough freedom. I think 16x is absolutely perfect for PvP texture packs, but when it comes to custom textures, I don't know, man. 16x just looks too cluttered in my opinion. Like, it's not terrible, but it looks way too messy. which is one of my main issues with a lot of first sky textures. Is that a lot of them kind of just look like a bit of a mess. When's Blaze with Ears releasing? Have I not? Oh. Later, I guess. Is there a texture pack that only has the first sky textures for hype and term? There can be. If you download first sky, and then take the textures for hype and term, and put them into your pack, then yes, there is. How much XP you get per hour? Good question, actually. I should probably look at that. I don't know how to do that. Well, luckily for you, there's a video on YouTube that somebody's recently released on how to make custom textures. So, pretty much in the same place that you would make the custom texture, you just take and replace. I'm on Windows 7. Okay. That doesn't change anything. The file's still the same. I don't know how to find files. What? What do you mean you don't know how to find files? You click on the Windows icon. And you click on Documents, and it opens up all your files, and then you search for the file. Huh? What? About 180,000 XP per hour. What? I'm so confused. Well, I'm confused about what you mean by I don't know how to find fire. How the fuck have you downloaded mods? What? Been able to do a multi-stream, but the VOD didn't save on Twitch, only YouTube. That'll be a setting that you have turned on YouTube. No, on Twitch, that you need to fix. Discord, one sec. Let me just get this boss done. I found the files on Discord. Okay, so you know how to download a texture pack. Like, I would assume you know... Okay, Linky, on your keyboard, Windows key plus R, percentage app data percentage, opens up this, opens up your roaming. From there, you can click... Well, it'll be this way around. From there, you can click... Hey, display capture, work. From there... God fucking camera. Nutsack. There, you can click .minecraft. And you can see everything. All of your mods. All of your resource packs. Resource packs? I can't be bothered to open up First Sky because that's way too much effort. It takes too much time. MC patches, CIT, item, tools, other. Well, I don't know. Hyperion. Copy. Why are we not using WinRAR? I'm gonna be honest, never downloaded it. Do you mind if I temporarily add Herbert to Duck? Yeah, no, do what you want. Who is Jevon Tustain? That would be about half of my name. Then, in here, you would go into Assets, Minecraft, make an MC patcher file if it doesn't have one, make a CIT file if it doesn't have one. Texture. Windows R, type in percentage app data percentage, and click OK. That brings you here. You click on .minecraft. You click on resource packs. And then you have this. Are you free tomorrow? Sweet Jesus. Bro, clip it! like, from the point of being able to get to the .minecraft file or to the resource pack file, I have a video that completely explains how to make a custom texture pack. Have tactics, hype, or one bill first. One bill, then hype. But no, I'm not free tomorrow. I'm at college all day. Monday is college day. So is Tuesday and Wednesday. Imagine not being free, trust. As much as I would like to just not go in, I kinda... Can you spare some coins? Just went through the island... Wait, just went through the island cries with Epstein, now I am broke. I'm afraid I can't. Still couldn't figure out your configs, by the way. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know entirely what you did wrong. Oh, yeah, right, Herbert's got his summer skin on right now. I know it's coming to winter. But Herbert's Australian. Is it not 5 days a week? No, it's 3. Then I'm gonna be honest, I don't entirely know what you're doing wrong with the configs. Hunting burning souls does a lot of money. Yes, indeed. Hell of a lot of money. Good combat XP as well. If I ever care to try and push for like 10 bill combat XP, I'd probably do that for now. Although I say push for 10 bill combat XP, it's not like I'm particularly close. Like what, we're 6.5. It's not like I'm particularly close. Do you mind? Oh, the Fire Veil strat wouldn't work anymore either. What did you do with the hype? I gave it to my co-op. Because they kept using my Hyperion. And I'm gonna be honest, I kinda wanted my hype back. And this just seemed like the easiest solution. No, not our hype, my hype. No. Don't you get all communist with me. No. This is a dictatorship, sir. How much time will it take you to get 50 mil XP in all Slayers? Probably about a year, I think. Your sting is now my sting. I mean, until I ask for it back, yeah. Oh, hey, my sting. Indeed. Yo. Thank you, sir. What will you do if HYPIXEL shuts down overnight forever? Play a different game. What do you think the admins are cooking right now? Their servers? and their player count. You tried Hollow Knight Silksong? I have not. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big platformer enjoyer, to be completely honest with you. So it's just never really been a game that's appealed to me all that much. I don't know what to do with 614 million. I don't know, talismans, armor. When maxing Sting? Actually, pretty soon. I'll probably do it, like, actually do it all at the end of Diana. I'll wait like a day or two to put in the buy orders for Chimera. But I'll probably actually do it towards the end of Diana. I think the Binding of Isaac is a game you might like. That one, maybe. I see you claim Blaze Minions. Yes. How much you making right now? I would probably say somewhere between 70 to 90 million coins an hour-ish. So how do I get 30 mil an hour? And you do 70. How many bosses do you do per hour, and how much magic find do you have? $270. I mean, 270 is not too bad, actually. It's a little bit less. Is Spider Slayer that good, or, I mean, it's a bit of both. Spider Slayer is extremely good, but I have an extremely good setup. I have 2 accounts, and I want to transfer 300 mil from my old account to my new account. If I delete the old one after. Yep, that is allowed. That is very much okay. But I mean, you know, when I do say that, like, I 70 to 90, I'm also calculating off my off-stream rates, not my on-stream rates, where I get considerably more bosses per hour. Stream frozen, nice. Let's go. Problem solved. What does profile boosting mean? Using one profile to boost another one. Need tips on how to be lucky. I've done 8 hours of Diana, 3 double drops from Inquiz, and only 1 Kime with 440 magic find. Have you tried, have you tried asking Simon really, really nicely? I mean, 440 magic find's not actually that high in Diana. How? For example, if you have minions running on one profile and transfer it all over to the other one, that's profile boosting. One Microsoft account to another. If I delete my profiles on the old one, wouldn't be bannable. Nope. That is absolutely fine. One Microsoft account to the other. I mean, you might get banned just from Watchdog being Watchdog. So it's a little bit different across profiles. Provided you can prove that you own both accounts, then you should be fine. I mean, what level's the new account? Like, as long as the new account's not too low level, you'll be fine. I don't really need to use Tormentor. I think it's proven because I literally got banned on one account, and in that turn, also IP banned me on the other account for 30 days. Both around 150 to 1... Oh, yeah, you should be fine. You should be absolutely fine there. Nice. If I'm planning on getting E-Man 9 and Blaze 9, should I get a Chime Atom or Chime Dagger? I mean, if you're only planning on going up to E-Man 9 and Blaze 9, then no, not really. To be honest with you. Chimera on the Dagger won't really make you much extra money. I mean, if you're planning on getting like 10 mil XP or something like that, then absolutely. Or like 5, 6 mil XP, then yeah. And also, it depends on how much magical power you have. Should clankers have the right to vote? Absolutely not. Thinking just Chime 3 and my cult member's also going to, okay. Chime 3 is a no-go. As Chime 3 is, in terms of damage, worse than Swarm 5. So Chime 3, very much a no-go. And for Blaze, Magic Find really doesn't matter that much. Blaze is all about boss speed. Do I get a second term? Absolutely. And besides, unless you're at like 1800 MP, there's no point in thinking about Chimera on Slayer weapons. Okay, so that'll definitely be one-shottable once I get my... For what, though? Either Duplex or Fatal Tempo. Guess you wouldn't need Tempo. Duplex, for sure, because of bosses. Soul Eater's only better during clear. And I think for M6. Term or hype first? It depends on what you main in the game. If you're a dungeon main, then probably term, realistically. Anything else, hype. Do you mind? I'm dead. No, I'm not. We got this, just barely. What do you have to say about you being in the Epstein files? They've got me down. I mean, yeah, you know. We're in there. As a victim, yeah, but we're in there. Terrible memories, frankly. Terrible memories. Loki, want to do bestiary, get G-Drag, claim all the bestiary, and then do Kudra when I have enough money? Not a bad way to play the game at all. Definitely not a bad plan in the slightest. Hey, nice, cool, another G-Drag level that I can flex on my lobby. Hehe. I did sell your cat fans. This is true. Look, man, I needed the money, okay? Yo, do you mind, my dude? Can you die for me? Thanks. Nice. I ate the cat. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Why would you do that? What did the poor cat do to you? Those mini bosses, I might, I wonder if I swapped all my tunings back to damage. I might run out of mana is the issue there. I spent 300 mil on tallies today already. W. Okay, cool. So that's a one tap. And we seem to be fine on mana. Okay, cool. So that should speed up spawning by a good bit again. Honestly, I might consider getting a set of Aurora with Habanero Tactics on. Although that might be too much of a mana issue. Do you ever mind checking DMs when you get a sec? Yeah, not a problem, not a problem. Are you excited about the My New Femboy roommate game? Bro, it's just gonna be another copy and paste. I swear to God, they're all just a copy and paste. Holy shit, bro. Oh, hell yeah. 2 Darkness Below runes in a row. Oh boy. I needed that. Yeah, getting full Habanero on a set of Aurora might not be a bad idea. Won't be cheap, that's for sure. And then realistically, it'll also only be good for Spider, which isn't great. Which isn't great. Maybe I could use it for Sven. Do you like femboys or are you the femboy? I'm a part-timer. Trust me. Did pull a sharp 7 bug today? GG. Bro's making bank. Hello, Khaled. How you doing? How you doing? So... I could definitely buy order all the chimes now. I just don't want to. Because they'll probably drop down a little bit in price over the next couple days. Is that 2 in a row? Ooh. Tough texture pack. Thank you, thank you. When are you uploading the animated textures video? Soon. How much did you get from Spider? Good question. Some. So far, 1.9 plus another, I want to say 500. So about 2.4 bill. Taco asked me to look at DMs as well. Do you have a dragon? Yes. Got a couple. What's your RNG meter set to? Tarantula Silk. Taco, would it be possible to do this later by any chance? Does Spider profit faster than it loses? The guaranteed drop is profit. Spider is 100% profit. You don't lose money on any boss. Can't do any work on it, just let me know, no rush. Alright, bet. Mostly just because I know my capabilities, and there is a 99% chance I end up leaking in my personal information that I would rather not do. I know how I am with these things. I mean, what? I've done it so many times at this point. What's that thumbnail? Art? Perfection. Yeah, Herbert become the community account, for real. HYPIXEL wouldn't have any problems with that, right? I'm still pretty bad at it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still pretty horrific at spawning spiders. I need to get fast. Yeah, the free use account, exactly. Herbert the free use Perbert. What sound would a rev make while getting you from behind? Are there any bestiaries limited to MM? Oh, master mode? I don't believe so. Taco? Onka's lost it? No. No. Oh, of course, with the husks, yeah. You're right. Thank you, Laceholic. You're right. Just that one, just with a husk. 50 more profit buying a scroll to dark auction before downer and selling it now? GG. Bro, I'm getting cocooned so many times. This is crazy. Jesus resurrected is in my lobby. I'm sorry. Wait, who else we got? We Jesus resurrected. I need mental health. Yeah, that's about right. Everyone else is kind of boring. So kill times are slower without... Or kill times are slower without Tormentor. But the... Kinda needed that. Right. But Hollow Knight, the game is in fact fun. Well, I'm glad to hear you enjoy it. Number one land throwers? Hey, second's good, no? I'd say second's pretty fucking good. How much money do you make per hour, Spider? About 70 to 90 million coins. Average. Keep in mind average. That is not every hour. I think. Actually, I don't know. Let me hold on. I could be horrifically wrong. It's like 7. Let me actually genuinely average this out. 2598 divided by, it's giving me, let's lowball me at 120 bosses an hour. 21.65 hours. So 2.4 billion, no. 1.9 billion. 1.9. 1947 662 92 million coins an hour is my average right now. How do you even change the scaling? What do you mean by the scaling? Can I have that back, please? There we go. Alright, suddenly I don't like Spider Slayer's Wild. As what did you say? I said I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad you're enjoying Silk Song, sorry. Total or what's the highest testosterone skill in skyblock? Oh, absolutely foraging. Come on now. Blaze. Blaze is far better than Tarantula. You literally just click on this bit that says display mode. This session or total. Second out of 1.2k is amazing for a team that's been together for 2 months. Yeah, exactly. Is it Sky Honey? Yes, yes. How much is Blaze? Over 100. I haven't done Blaze in like 2 months, but from what I know, or from what I remember, it should still be around 1 mil per boss-ish. So at 120 bosses an hour, that's like 120 mil an hour-ish. Maybe 110 to 120. At much more consistent rates, because there's no rare drops in Blaze. What should I put my meter on Blaze? High class Archfiend dice, I believe. How do you even log in with that name? What? What do you mean? Oh, Jesus Christ, I've just seen what you mean, right. Alright. Have you tried Genesis Order the game? Nope, nope. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really play that many different games. If I'm not playing Minecraft, it's generally a really fast-paced first-person shooter. 2.4k creatures with one single tiki. Hey, look, the math never adds up with HYPIXEL, okay? The math is a lie. Meant to trick the player base. What else can I do for Pharaoh? I don't know. Like Overwatch? Nah. Stuff like Apex Legends, the finals. Been big fan of the finals recently, actually. That one's been very fun. Well, fuck. Clash Royale? No. No friends and a shitty... It does take a hell of a lot to run. It really does. Honestly, the destruction physics makes the finals pretty intensive. Well, pretty PC intensive. I mean, it's also part of one of the main parts of the game, unfortunately, so not much you can do about that. My wrist hurts. Take painkillers and push through. It's a terrible idea. Oh, it's extremely fun. Little hard to keep track of what's happening sometimes, but definitely extremely fun. Never a slow moment. Have you tried Deadlock? Not yet. I've heard tell of it, though. I heard painkillers give you autism. Yeah, but what's wrong with autism? It's great. Why would you not want that? Okay, I did try Fragpunk when it first came out, and I fucking hated it. I don't know how much they've improved since release, but it just felt like all the movement mechanics and everything just felt so stiff. Do you like CS? No, it's too slow. CS is far too slow of a game for me. Well, this is going to be cool. You streaming tomorrow? Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. When Hypermax Mosquito Bow. I have no reason to Hypermax one. Valorant, also just same issue as CS. Too slow. Keep this thumbnail? I mean, I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. Or at least probably not until I get a good way through Spider. I'll keep it for a little while. Should probably add an XP counter on it, though. Ooh, maybe I should cross out Blaze. Average high class drop rate for you? No idea. It's been so long since I did Blaze. I don't remember, to be completely honest with you. Any money-making tips for the less fortunate? Find something you enjoy doing and do a lot of it. So, funny story. During the Slayer to Hyperion series, I had to reset a bunch of my config files. Thus, meaning that... Give it a minute. I have 1 boss total killed on my tracker. Isn't it great? To be fair, it only had, like, I want to say 30,000 kills on there or something. So it's not like it had all my kills on anyway. Yes, a dud, bro. It's a small metric. Okay, it's okay. It's not a small metric, but has YouTube decided to work today? Indeed, indeed. But it's not a small metric, but it is at the same time also only a third of the total. And kill for all of my slayers. I'm gonna be honest, I can't be bothered to do that. Because that's a lot of effort. I lost track of my high classes after I hit 1,000. Does Blaze still make good money? Yes, Blaze is still one of the best money-making methods in the entire game. During my P rank run? Yo. Clear it, surely, surely. Reason for Flake and Spider. It is for Venomous stacking and Frosty stacking. I mean, you can Venomous stack with anything, but the Frosty stacking's pretty good. I believe Blaze is #1 money-making method. No, Kudra. It's pretty tough to dethrone Kudra at the moment. They ban. Alright, so never mind. Blaze peaks much higher than Tarantula does. Tarantula, you can start much, much earlier than Blaze. It really depends on your stage of the game. What's the minimum MP and armor to start making money from Kudra? Considerably less than Blaze. A lot less than Blaze. Blaze needs extremely good gear to make any form of decent money from. They, unfortunately, are not comparable. But yes, as Taco says, apparently do not start Kudra right now. Apparently you get you can get banned for some fucking reason, I don't know. Have you seen the new Blaze tag from Harmful? Nope. What setup do I need to not get kicked from parties? No idea. With the SE cloak. Wait, the new tactic? SE cloak's been around for ages. Yo, the Revmo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Is there a new one regarding SE cloak? Because that's been a thing for if it's just running, if it's literally just running SE cloak, and that's been around for fucking ages. Didn't look up the upload data. I mean, it might be a more recent thing that is actually being released, or that he's actually made it public or made videos on. But that has been a thing for a very long time. And you guys know if I can apply for unban if it's your second time? Probably not, no. I actually I'm not unsure. I mean, if the forums say you can't, then I'd probably say you can't. 1 month ago? Yeah, it's been around a lot longer than that. I'd assume it's just, yeah, he just hasn't uploaded. Or just didn't upload it. SA Cloak has been best in slot since Primordial released. Or since Tier 5 Tarantula released. And the only reason that it only really became good with Tier 5 Tarantula was because Primordial Belt made it worth not using Vanquished. Good night, meow meow. Have a lovely night. Enjoy your sleep, sir. And there come the guards. Leave me alone. Bro, I didn't even hit them, man. Meow meow saving for something or another. Not entirely sure what for, because there's nothing that's that expensive. Tried making a texture. How'd it go? I picked a fairly complicated design. Oh yeah, I know how that one feels. We might need to go to a new lobby. It's not create. Huh? Bro, there ain't no way you're still mad at me. That's crazy. Any rules for renaming things? I mean, as long as it doesn't go against Twitch TOS. Or HYPIXEL's TOS. I'm not that bothered. I mean, you know, if it's still too weird, then I can just deny it. So please keep it within reason. Try to create Warframe texture into 32x Minecraft. Yeah, that's difficult, man. Yeah. That one is, making full textures into 32x is, I will agree, difficult. What profit should I expect from Blaze? Tier 3 daggers, Tier 6 enchant, Swarm SE ultimate, Infernal Crimson. How many kills per hour do you get? Yeah, I'd say you did really fucking well. I'd say you did extremely well. Couldn't have done much better, really. Oh yeah, Dubro, I tried playing in an easier difficulty recently. As it would turn out, I really suck at Ultrakill on easier difficulties. Bro, I'm struggling with Limbo, man. I struggled to get... How do you suck if it's easier? Because the timings are different. Ultrakill is an extremely timing-based game. And since on lower difficulties, projectiles move slower. Since I've only ever played the highest difficulty of the game, I've learned the timing for the fast projectiles. And thus, keep fucking getting hit by the little ones. Constantly. Are you ready for Ultrakill? Yeah! I can't wait. But I actually can't. I actually can't wait for it to be harder. Man, I love nothing better than booting up Cyber Grind and grinding for hours. Fair. Are you gonna stream Fraud though? Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I haven't played the game that much. Recently. Mostly because I really don't like, what's his name? I just don't like Encore. At all. Do you play World of Warcraft? No. Encores are hard. Encores are hard, but not in a fun way. You hit 10 mil? Oh shit, I did. Right, I didn't notice. Or at least in my opinion. Encores just are hard in just a non-enjoyable way. Also go watch Family Guy? Alright, enjoy. Enjoy. Do I put Kind Book on Dayblade or sell it for bank? I mean... I'd probably say sell for bank, really. Haven't even beaten 1E. Same. What are your thoughts for P3? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't put any thought into it. Have you ever played Elden Ring? I have not. Jesus Prime would actually go crazy. You should play it. You wanna buy it? Number 12, www. Yeah, Odysseus and... Well, Odysseus and Midas are definitely good contenders. I feel like Midas would be pretty good for Fraud, really. Like, I don't know, I just... Not doing Sven's during 3x Celeste. I mean, I'm not that bothered about when I get them done. Oh, W rubber. What are you saving for at the moment? AOC? Fair. Actually, you know what? That's fair enough. AOC, very, very good. What's AOC? Artifact Control, the most expensive talisman in the game. Piece of shit. Considerably cheaper now than it used to be. I mean, I got it sub 2 billion. And then it went up to like 4.5, 5 at some point, I think. Or it might have been higher actually. Yeah, 6. And now it's down at 2.9. Which, don't get me wrong, is still incredibly expensive. But better than 7. How are you not depressed? Autism. Something I've been thinking about Gabriel Prime for P3. Yeah, I don't think, I don't think he'll be, yeah, no. I don't think so. I don't know. I just kind of like doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again forever. Weirdly. Only humans can become Prime Souls. Yeah, I think Midas has a pretty good shout. 1.5 because the next best talisman like 300 mil for 3 crit damage. But I'd say 1.4 is about where talismans just really start to suck. They're not too horrific. Lost 1 bill last week, 500 mil, Diane, no cookie, the rest from Archfiend. Holy shit. Why would you not have a cookie on? I guess that's one of the main benefits to being a Slayer main, actually. Is that cookies are just another way for me to make money. What RNG select for Spider? Tarantula Silk. If it's themes of deception and punishment. Strong boss with heavy is punishment. Yeah, essentially. Primordial not worth? No, Tarantula Silk is by far and away better than anything else on the list. Enough to shitty day, didn't realize. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky. But yeah, I guess like well, that is genuinely one of the big things about being a Slayer main. I just permanently have Primordial Eye up to 90 mil. That'll be because of Diana. How long does Ultrakill take to beat? Not too long. You can do it pretty quickly. It really depends on how you're doing it. If you go in on harmless, then very quickly. If you do your first playthrough on brutal, then probably quite a bit longer. Yeah, I think it took me about a week. Maybe. Maybe a little less. Do the bosses and stuff change through difficulty, including time? Everything gets harder. The higher your difficulty gets, everything gets harder. Whether it's having extra having extra attacks, different timing, more attacks, faster movement. I mean, what V1 is completely V2 is completely different depending on depending on the difficulty you're on. Oh, no, there's not different bosses. Same bosses, just much harder. Yo, Carpentry 90, W. When rich players get rich, like in the billions, they just buy 1 year worth cookies. I don't really know. I use cookies for money, to make money. So I've always got cookies running for bits. Especially considering that Slayers get them done so quickly. That's not Strand. Who are you? Ah, it's Ari. What's your fame rank? Slightly high. Just a tiny little bit high. For like 40 hours of playing, that just ain't worth it. Okay, that's 40 hours of main storyline, though. Not including the other parts of the game. Which is currently not finished. It is still, there is still levels that haven't been released, like Fraud, for example. Actually, to be fair, I don't think I have that many hours on it. I'm going to have a nice stream. Alright, Plasma Psycho. See ya, see ya. But yeah, also keep in mind that that completion time is just to complete the game. That's not to P rank the game or anything. That's just to beat the levels. P ranking is a whole nother thing on top of it. How do we disable the fire animation? It is in, I believe it's in either Sky Hanny or Sky Tills. I don't remember. What's the next update going to be about? I actually not 100% sure. I've only got 28 hours so far on it. Monarch, hello. Is it true that HYPIXEL is closing? One of my friends said that. Where did they get their info from? What? No. Favorite Slayer? Probably Blaze. Or E-Man. Well, I feel it'd be a bit ingenuous for me to not say Blaze at this point. And if I put in the hours to make it worth it, fair enough, honestly. Give me just a second on the playtime detailed. Best way to farm combat XP, Slayers or Dungeons? Slayers. Dungeons are terrible for combat XP, except for Floor 6 and M6. So doing solo Floor 6 and solo M6 XP runs is very, very good. Still not as good as just using a Hyperion and doing... and just hyping Smoldering Blazes, but... it's kind of unfair to compare anything to that. Now that I've got this to 10 mil, I might look at getting another Slayer to 10 mil, and then coming back. At what point do you say this is too much? 6 months ago. Why'd you ask? Why is Dragonhorn 20 mil, Diana? But it's still fun, so. As far as I'm aware, it's fine. Have you played Dead Cells? Nope. What's the point of farming this much? Enjoyment. I get to have fun playing a video game and make content and see funny number go up. You're missing out on so many banger. I'm not really trying to find games to play though. Any Souls games? No. Really? Yes. If I wasn't enjoying myself, then why would I be doing it? Is that not the point of a video game? I suppose skyblock probably takes a lot of your time. It's more that I just don't... I'm not looking for a new game. Skyblock only takes a lot of my time because I enjoy playing it. I want to max my enchanting. What do I do? Dailies. You just keep doing your enchanting. Where is it? Do you notice any difference in spawn times with hype versus sting? Yeah, hype's much faster. Experimentation table. You just do this every day. I mean, I still use Sting on the mini-bosses. And is also the reason I'm considering getting Habanero Tactics on Aurora. Oh, I mean, I think Enchanting needs an entire overhaul, to be honest. Did you get the Sting Kime 5? Not yet. I'll put in a buy order in a couple days. Kind rarely goes below 130. Yes, but it's at 130 and it's the first day of Diana. I think they'll add stronger mobs with higher levels. I think that they will eventually add stronger mobs once they've finished adding lower tier content. I mean, that's kind of how games work. That's kind of how the life cycle of games happens, really. Things have got to get stronger with the player base. All combat content is early game now. I mean, that's simply not true. M7 and Blaze is still endgame content, no matter how you look at it. Okay, second strand. No, you gotta go. Oh, okay, chill, brother. Nice. What is it? Still extremely early game compared to where they should be. That's not how that works. But yeah, you know, the end game content does need to be harder. Or actually, probably more on the lines of we need new end game content. Because what you're looking at right now is essentially this game's endgame. Finding something you like doing and doing it over and over again because nothing else matters. Oh, my bad actually. I'm wrong. This isn't the endgame experience. The endgame experience is logging off or creating a new profile. But yes, I will agree. The late game content to this game is far too easy, and does need to be updated. For sure. It's far behind where it should be. What's the name of the original thumbnail pic? You can find that yourself. Oh, hey, I just mined some red sand. Oop. New idols. Cars? No way! Huge news. Huge news. We get to drive. Genuine question. A question that I won't answer because it is from straight porn. But, so you can where? Okay, cars, yeah, fact. Ooh. Okay, so we have... What RNG should I put me, man? Cool. Interesting. Wait, this is looking really cool. Wait, this looks really cool. This looks really cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Released the 8.2 song early. Ooh, I haven't heard it. I'll wait till it's actually released to listen to it, because I want to experience it actually in game. I must leave as I am tired. Don't apologize for it, but see ya. Enjoy your sleep, sir. Infinite staircase. Okay, look, man. They couldn't have fraud without an infinite staircase. Let's be real. How much do you make an hour? I actually did the math on it earlier. We're currently averaging 92 million coins an hour. So averaging, let's call it 90. I dropped something. Chimera? Oh, minus relic. GG. 92 spider. I mean, spider's really good for money. Spider's just a very overlooked option. I mean, obviously, yeah, there's far easier options to be making the same amount of money. With technically less gear. But they are far less enjoyable. What's today's everyone video? Just want to say you great job. When you're doing tier 1 Slayer to Hyperion, oh hell nah. What makes that much? Hunting, well, I mean, multiple methods in hunting make that much. I believe Burning Souls still make that much. Especially when you add pet leveling into it. And requires far less gear than making a lot from Spider does. Come on, spawn. Spawn now. Spawn. Really? Really? 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Really? Really now? You did not have to do that. I'm gonna actually... I wonder how Burning Souls really... Burning Souls wouldn't be as easy as they used to be, though. Because obviously they fixed the Fire Veil thing. Which is what made Burning Souls so unbelievably easy in the first place. W high class? I mean, obviously, the actual, which Slayer weapons Chimify first? Whichever one you use most. There is no right answer to that. Hello, Blaze. How you doing? Did you see your DMs? Since I started streaming? No. Oh, Lord. Oh, from this morning. Possibly. Go fuck yourself. Why does everybody keep sending me my Minos relics? Every single Diana. Without fail. I sent it to a bunch of people. Okay, that's acceptable. That doesn't change the fact that people keep on sending me pictures of their Minos relics, but... Or their drop messages, but that's acceptable. Does Blaze make more than E-Man? Way more. E-Man is top 2 worst slayers for money. However, keep in mind with Blaze, you need 2 daggers. Well, you need 3 daggers if you're going to use Chimera. 1 for Soul Eater, 1 for Chimera. Well, you'd need 2 Death Rippers, 1 for Chimera, 1 for Soul Eater. Yo, LF mini boss, what the fuck? Bro, are we being serious? There's no way the next one can be this tragic. Oh, it's dead. You a mini boss that's about to spawn on my head and is gonna get deleted. Yep. God, that's why I love the Flaming Flay having range. Blaze versus Tara, what about Kime 5 Sting? I mean, Blaze makes the most money out of any Slayers by quite a bit. However, you also need to keep in mind the cost setup, the setup costs, and how much money you're willing to spend on a Slayer. Because Blaze is at least double Tarantula when it comes to cost. It also makes considerably more money. But has one of the most expensive setups in the game. So there's a couple things to think about really with that. On Death Ripper, not Pyro. Yes, yes. Once again, obviously, you need 2 Death Rippers. Although I guess that's not too bad. That's not too expensive. It's just another 500 or 400 or so mil. Technically, you would also get Kime on Pyro as well. You doing Vampire? No. You know, you'd get Kime on both Pyro and Death Ripper. Or climb 5 on both Pyro and Death Ripper. And then Soul Eater on your other Death Ripper. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember what you'd use. Why do you need it on both? Pyros for damage, Death Rippers for Magic Find. Climb 5 does a lot more than Swarm? A good bit more, yeah. Is this the Madoka music? Yeah. I don't think anyone else has commented on that, actually. Been in the playlist for quite a while. It's part of what makes Blaze so expensive. Because you need one extra Kaim 5 weapon compared to anything else. And Blaze is, as far as I'm aware, the only Slayer that uses 3 Chimera 5 items. Only me that likes to go to the Dark Auction to push prices up for Iron Man players. You're a terrible human. Yo, LF mini boss, thank you. What's the strongest armor somebody can get? For damage, that would be 4 pieces of Infernal 15 Star Crimson. Well, for DPS. Simply Daisy, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? What's good, what's good? How long have you been making content for? Streaming, I think we're at 1 year and... Yo, Shiesty, thank you very much for the follow as well. Streaming, I'm at like, I want to say 1 year, maybe about 1.5 years so far. YouTube, I've only really actually started posting 3-4 months ago. Put videos on YouTube just randomly or sporadically for a couple years. Doing okay? How are you? I am doing great, thank you very much. So, not an insane amount of time, but... also not brand new. Well, there you are. Oh, a Tarantula Talisman. Oh, billions. Rich. Hell yeah, 189k. Wait, hold on, that's way more than they usually are. Those things are usually like 90k. Nice. My Tarantula Talisman chest gets more money. Excellent. Why does Silk not go on, what's the best ultimate enchant on armor? That depends on what you're doing. Different activities use different ultimate enchants. For Slayers, it's Habanero Tactics. 5 for dungeons, it's Legion or, well, I mean, that also kind of depends on your class. But for dungeons, anything that's not mage is Legion. I mean, they're the only real 2 combat ones, to be fair. And if you are a mage, then, well, wisdom. Except, Legion is best regardless. Wouldn't wisdom be better in clear? Legion on both, refrig goggles. Alright, got it. In that case, yeah, it's just Legion then. I'm apart from... Oh, I'm gonna anger the guard. No, I'm not. We good. Oh, yeah, there, no, there it goes. I hate them so much. You fuckers are the reason that I still have to do daily reps, because I kill you so many times. I had 12,700 reputation when I started doing spiders. What did I have RNG meter on? Tarantula Silk. Why not be mage faction? Because I can't be bothered to swap. Any eyes? Not today. Got a couple total. Got the configs to work. Oh, sick. What did you change? Or what got it to work in the end? Probably should have killed that with my other armor, but it's fine. I already have 130k XP and RNG meter because I already haven't died till tier 8 Spider Slayer. WWW. Used Prism, and so I went to the actual instance folder into that config folder and replaced it with yours. Interesting. I wonder why it didn't work before. No idea. But yeah, Prism's a good launcher. I mean, for the most part, I'm pretty bad at with other launchers. And unless it's 121, I am base forge. I have no idea how the other ones work. I just like using my mediocre launcher. Okay, so one of you fucks is a mini boss. It's that one. Why is it always like? Why does that mini boss just keep on constantly getting cocoon? Can we get the boss cocooned a few times, please? As much as I just love it whenever it happens to the mini bosses, because it, you know, it means I just get some free combat XP. What pets are you using? Minus Relic Golden Dragon for killing, and Tarantula Pet for spawning. That's it. Do you XP share any pets? Nah. Probably should. I mean, right now I've just got Epic's Jade Dragon. As he gave me that for the Pooch Sword. Fair colour, I'd say. Isn't the most reliable weapon on skyblock the Terminator? Once again, depends on what you're doing. If you're doing dungeons, then Terminator's great. If you're not doing dungeons, Terminator's practically useless. Except for Kudra. Really good for Kudra. Outside of dungeons, though, for the most part, Terminator's practically pretty useless. It has a couple of niche uses, like the hits phase and Enderman Slayer, and it makes the eggs in Tarantula a little easier. But Hyperion's far better for most things out of dungeons. That being said, there is no one best item in the game. Or one best weapon in the game. Everything uses a different weapon. Every Slayer uses a different weapon. I hear Blaze makes money like even tier 1. Not really. I mean, it depends on how much money you want to make per hour, but no, not really. Blaze tier 1s, I mean, they make money, not much. Yeah, honestly, it really depends on how much money you're looking to want to make an hour. Miss when tier 2s made bank. How do you make all your coins? Blaze. I would be lying if I didn't say Blaze. I started Blaze at like 16 billion net worth. Are there any phase skips or funny mechanics? I mean, there's double demon phase skip and 50 mil phase skip, which are the same ones that have been around for the last 5-6 months. No, probably longer than that, realistically. And then pretty much have done Blaze from 16 bill net worth all the way up to 120. And then Foraging came in and took like 20-ish billion, 30 bill of that. And now I kind of just share stuff with my co-op. But yeah, the only thing that actually makes Blaze good for money is phase skips. What you're saying is you want me to join your co-op? Nope, no one is joining my co-op. If I were to let anybody else into my co-op, I would no longer have control of it. The only reason that Linky is allowed in my co-op is because everybody else on the co-op is me. Thus, I can kick Linky anytime I need to. Did they say something? Where'd the boss go? Oh, I killed it, right. I can bring 15 bill into the co-op. Yeah, but that'd be great, but I wouldn't be able to just kick you. Hello, Void. If ever for some reason I needed to kick somebody, I wouldn't be able to do it. If there's one more person in the co-op. Because I would need another player's... What'd you call it? I would need somebody that isn't me. I'd never go on a game ending. It's not about that. It's just about general safety. You might get ratted, something might happen. There's a hell of a lot of possibilities for reasons that I might need to kick you. Outside of you going on a power trip or deciding to cheat or something. Goals don't even matter. I mean, okay, my co-op is unbelievably carried. For the most part, most of the things that they have are mine. With the exception of stuff like MP. Like, I mean, yeah, all their MP, that's all theirs. All of that's theirs. But all of this is mine. Actually, to be fair, I don't think all of this is mine. I think that's all theirs. All the armor is mine. Is Meter on Silk the best? Yes, yes, yes. Most of these are mine. I mean, anything that's soulbound is mine. So yeah, anything that's soulbound belongs to me. And a couple of non-soulbound things as well. But you know, if I'm not using it, then there's not really any reason to put it in a backpack and leave it. It's not like I need my Femento. It's not like I need my Divan's Drill or anything. Simply just because I don't use it. Actually, wait, no, I don't think that is. I think that's my spare Femento. Yeah, I've got my actual one here. Are you max MP? I am, yes. At least until they bring out one more contact, and which means I'd be forced to get Trinity. Because I'm not sure about how long I can last out with still needing Trinity, I'm going to be honest. I hate it. I despise Trinity. How are we doing on bits? We should be... Nope, still another 8k. Not even close. Just let people warp you into Trinity? Okay, but doing... If somebody... To be able to warp me into a Trinity... Or I guess... I do sometimes do streams where people can warp me into 5/5s. Yeah, or into 5 puzzle runs. But in order to have somebody actually guaranteed warp me into Trinity, they would need to be cheating. Because you can't party and warp somebody in once the run's already started. And I'm not quite that desperate just yet. What is Trinity? Very rare NPC in dungeons. Who I hate. Selfish ask for free PV and advice on what to improve on my profile. So PVs are a channel point redemption on Twitch, I'm afraid. They did used to be free, and then now they're not anymore. Because I just end up doing, like, once one person has to just do the entire stream. Is Trinity for Aberphone? Yes, yes. Got Trinity on Alpha? Okay, that one's rough. Isn't it, like, possible to go in solo into dungeons and just reset? Yeah, it is, but I've been doing that for... I think I've probably got maybe 50 hours of that so far. Like, no, it's 30 seconds. It's 20 seconds per run, because, you need to wait. I think it's 20 seconds for the actual cooldown to reset. If it's not Trinity. Which isn't, I mean, it's not terrible. Still annoying, man. Is the E-Man 9 perk really effective? It might be bugged. It's crazy unlucky. Hey, you want to know the funniest part? I was playing on one of my ults, grinding it up to Kata 24, and I got Trinity in a floor 6. I have never been so fucking furious at anything in this video game before. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was really funny. But it was also so annoying. Yeah, I mean, the E-Man 9 perk, it might be a little bugged. It might potentially be bugged. Why Flaming Flay? Because there's something called Venomous stacking that you can do on Tarantula, which means you get to, well, I don't have to hit it in between phases at all. And at the end, it means I can Frosty stack, which just makes the end phase faster. Bugged how? Work? Possibly not. Songrek, 3 big balls. Okay. Got Dragon Pet after some guy tried to tell me I was broke, found 27 bill net worth at 459. I literally don't care. Understandable. Dragons are fun. And there's no need to care. Okay, didn't mean to add that to my liked songs, but sure, I guess. They should add armor slots for coins. What do you mean? Yeah, fair. I guess instead of making it ranked. Or making it based on ranks. That's fair. I'd rather see an equipment wardrobe than that, but that's fine. When are we getting an equipment wardrobe, huh? Come on, HYPIXEL. Please. Auto armor rule? I don't think we need that. I'm gonna be honest. We don't need auto armor rules. I am with you on the warps. I don't think they should be locked. Any idea how much max foraging would make? I'm not sure. I know that most of the money from foraging is from pet leveling at this current. Because, obviously, foraging is still in its early game phase. Like, right now, foraging is in the equivalent of the Dwarven Mines. Interesting choice of song. Bold of you to assume that I chose it. I mean, completely understandable. Designing talismans is so annoying. What? What do you mean by designing talismans? I'm still standing strong with saying that a personal seller would be such a fucking good talisman to add to the personal lineup. Just something that automatically sells items that you select to the NPC would be so nice. So nice. Is fail tempo on the flay necessary or just quality of life? It's not necessary, but very good. Best RNG you ever got? Cyclamen die. Would more or less make auto-deleter useless? Yesn't. Would put personal deleter out of a job? Yes, it would. I agree. Okay, yeah, fair. It would put it out of a job, but it's still... Personal deleter would, 1, still be MP. 2, you can still use personal deleter on items that you can't NPC sell. Maybe can we upgrade to auto-deleter? No. Actually, yeah, an upgrade to the personal deleter wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, yeah, fair. Shellwise killed Shellmate and good riddance? Yes. I don't know, I just think personal seller would be so much better than personal deleter. For texture pack? Yeah, I'm with you. I can't be bothered to deal with talismans. Weapons, weapons is like where I'm gonna stop. I don't really want to deal with going into every single item in the game. There's so many items I wish I could just put in the like, just automatically sell to the NPC. Toxic arrow poison, for example, would be great if I could just automatically sell that. Every time. Only doing Slayers? You should do Diana. But why? I particularly enjoy Diana. 123 mil per book right now. Ooh, that's a good price. Drop a relic? I don't wanna. Dropping a relic means I've actually got to go and do Diana. I mean, 127 is not bad. I'll still leave it another day. Auto salvager? Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's free MP. Did Shellwise kill double G-Drag? No, killed triple G-Drag, not double. You still need 2 G-Drags. Bid on Fire's AH for free thigh pics. Wait, that's not even my it's not even my item. Hey! Hey, don't you sell my thighs for your goods. Sell your own thighs. Why 2? 1 for Minos Relic, 1 for Antique Remedies. A Magic Find G-Drag and a Damaged G-Drag. Oh, that's not good. My health is not looking too hot right now. What do I spend Minos Relic on? Same thing as always. Talismans, armors, I don't know, man. I mean, realistically, talismans are the only things that I don't give you. But, like, what pet could look into getting a G-Drag? Starting to replace the things that I own, that I've given you, wouldn't be a bad idea either. Oh, wait. Do you have? Hold on. What do you mean, what pet? You know the Sarasilk strat? What of it? This is your Rem G-Drag. Yeah, but I've got another one. What is Minos Relic on G-Drag good for? It's good damage and best magic find pet in the game. I mean, what? I only ever use Antique Remedy's G-Drag for, Ragax. For the most part, it's just easier to stay on Minos. Selecting Silk on meter is more profit than I. Yes, yes, yes. I have pretty much had Silk on meter for the entire time. But why did I get banned on your stream? Nero. Oh wait, they didn't need to be banned. Wait a minute. Boy, I should start charging rent. Is tier 5 revs, sorry, is Spider tier 5 new? Yes it is. How is it? Personally, I really like it. It's a pretty divisive Slayer. Some people really like it, some people really hate it. Me personally, I think fun. Tried to fix an issue, broke it more, undid the fix, somehow unbroke it. GG, I guess. Linky, thank you for the 15 bits. Much appreciated. Any good drops? Yeah. It's got a Warden Heart level drop. Alongside a bunch of other stuff that make money as well. There's quite a few good drops, actually. I look at coding in a very similar way to how I look at HYPIXEL skyblock. If something works, don't worry about how. Is there an XP goal for Vamp as well? Yes, as little as possible. $100k is doable? Oh yeah, no, doable. Absolutely. I would just rather never touch it. Is it possible to get crowns for one bill with just Slayers? Yeah, it'll take you a lifetime. But yes. Yo, anybody need a rune book? You should do a YouTube rank special of 1 mil Vamp Slayer. Fuck no. Me? Alright, come to my island. And then I will rune book you. So not really? Yeah, it'll take a while. Rune book and talisman. You lot go in there. Anything else I need to do? Nope. Wait, Taka, what's your IGN again? Yo, free social XP farm, let's go! God fucking nutsack. Garden it is. Best way to do more damage to Spider. My armor is fine. Tried using a Scorpion Fill, but I'm doing like 300k damage. What pet are you using and how much Magic Find you got? Not Magic Find, Magical Power. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, what pet are you using and how much Magical Power are you running? Sounds like he's not dedicated enough. Correct. How to get Rune Book? It is a drop from Runic mobs. Or you just buy it off the auction house. Griffin pet, 700 MP, armor is max burning crimson. Okay, so I'd probably... Griffin works, realistically. To be honest, I'd just get more MP. Will be your biggest change there. Either that or a sting. As unfortunately, Scorpion Foil's pretty bad. Damn, they're 240 mil right now? Alright. Why are they so expensive? Also, something like a lion pet is better than a griffin. Or a legendary lion is better than a griffin. Probably could have dealt with that considerably quicker by just swapping armors, but it's fine. Oh, mate, using the sting on mini-bosses does make it so much faster. It's so much better. Double damage, does it make sense? Well, I mean, yeah, MP is the biggest percentage of your damage. I mean, realistically, I'm gonna be honest, before you get your I'll get your MP up to like 1k and get a sting or something would give you much more damage than going straight to 1.4. Because Scorpion Foil is absolutely dog shit still. I'm going to buy a G-Drag and finish Rev 9. Also, fair enough, yeah. Didn't feel much lower than them. Yeah, no, so the interesting thing with Spider is the spawn. Your kill times will never particularly be fast, unfortunately. As the fastest you can go is about 22 seconds, or if you get lucky, like 20. So it's all down to kill times. Don't do Dark Ocean with a relic? Good luck, good luck, good luck. Can't help but feel like I've downtimed quite a bit this stream so far. That's not matter. Yeah, no, definitely downtiming a bit. Meow, I showered. Ew, why? Real talk, you don't often get the chat talismans cheaper from the Dark Auction. No, but you do get progress towards Seal of the Family. It's annoying. I mean, Seal's not that bad. You just spend most of the money. Same time, mate, just died in Spiders and it makes so much more money. Rev's so good. I mean, Rev's good for money, to be fair. But yeah, Spiders is so much better. In fact, Spiders is currently second best Slayer overall for money. No wooden hut by the time. I mean, okay, that makes sense though. You've only got that's only 1 mil XP, so that makes sense. What RNG select for Rev? Warden hut. What's best Slayer? E-Man? No, E-Man's fighting for bottom place with Sven. Best is Blaze. Anything to make 35 mil an hour money on tier 5 Spider like Crimson, Warden, Sting, G-Drag? Nah, that's plenty. E-Man is terrible for money. Which is kind of a shame, really. E-Man used to be so good. Is it worth doing tier 5 spies if it takes me 2 minutes to spawn and kill combined? Probably not, no. I'm assuming the long part is the kill time. Because spawn shouldn't take long. No, best Slayer is Blaze by quite a long way. Spider's, like, I don't know, 90 mil an hour-ish. At best, Blaze is like 120, 130. I know how good that is. It's not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Could speed if you're not using Reaper armor in the last phase. That could speed up your kill time significantly. Can you list all the items used for tier 5 spider in your setup? Give me just a second. I will leave out magical power for the most part, because that doesn't really matter. Since I don't have Chimera 5 on my Sting, so right now I use pretty shit Sting as my normal weapon. Fatal Tempo 1, Venomous 6, Flaming Flay, the rest of it doesn't matter. Chimera 5 Dayax, just for Magic Find, doesn't matter. Aspect of the Dragons to boop red minis away if they get cocooned or spawn really close to the start of the boss. Terminator just makes it quicker. Hyperion for spawning. Is solely to overswarm worth on the Sting? Not really. Full Aurora also for spawning. Brilliant Rift Necklace, Brilliant Annihilation Cloak, Bloodshot Primordial, Brilliant Shriveled Bracelet for Magic Find. Well, not for Magic Find, sorry, for Combat Wisdom. Blaze Tech Cam Radio, also for Combat Wisdom. Blue but Red Abbey Case in the inventory, also for Combat Wisdom. And 3 pieces of Infernal Crimson, Habanero Tactics 5, and a 1 bill Crown of Avarice, also Habanero Tactics 5. Crimson Helmet can be used. 100 mil Crown of Avarice can be used. Warden Helmet can be technically used because you're not, because you spawn in Aurora. Or you don't spawn in Crimson. Tunings, well, MP is just the normal Slayer MP. Hurtful Power Stone. Tunings set to match, or tunings on something or another. I actually don't know what mine are on right now. I think I just whacked them all in strength. Or crit damage. I can't remember. I don't think that got stacked properly. Never mind, we good. I'm at 1390 MP. Is it enough for Blaze effectively? If you want to be making money from Blaze, no. If you're just wanting to kill them to get yourself to Blaze 9, then yeah, that's fine. Bruh, back-to-back cocoon, no shot. Yeah, get touched, idiot. How much MP is it for it to be good money? 1.5k minimum. Because you need to be able to, phase skip. Or phase skip efficiently. Did you give him one mosquito pet swap for more coins? Oh, I just can't be bothered. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot of effort. Maybe once I've got my Sting and everything maxed, I might go back to that. But for the time being, where I've got to swap to Dayax as well at the end, I just can't be bothered. I mean, obviously, you're not going to be making, like, 90, 100 mil an hour from Blaze with only 1500 MP and stuff, but it will still be decent for coin. Well, I didn't realize how good Primordial Belt is. I genuinely didn't realize how good it is until the Slayer profile. Like, I knew it was decent, but I never knew how insanely good it is. Probably should have left that, actually. Bit late now. Don't really matter. I have 1 bill purse and 700 MP. How much should I spend on accessories? I mean, at least up to 1k. In terms of get yourself at least up to 1k MP. And then look at the rest of your gear. Bro, I keep throwing the spawn, mate. I'm throwing. Right. Chat, it's come to that time of the night. I'm gonna send you off to Maz, because he's streaming till his birthday. How's this coming along? Oh, 129 million coins. Actually, I'll leave these for now. How are we doing in terms of guarantee? 136 mil here. Not bad at all. Nice. I should be starting to buy all the stuff soon. Chimeras soon. I'll probably pop those in tomorrow, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say tomorrow. Anyway, chat. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow and enjoy the M7 runs that Maz is showing. Goodbye for now. Have a wonderful evening. See ya.
Fire with a raid of 23. No way. Thanks so much for the raid, Fire. How's your stream, bro?